All right, guys, welcome to another episode of T3 Media Movie News. Movie News, 5 fans, 4 fans. I am your host. Ooh, let me get rid of that real fast. I am your host, Chris Fagan, and joining me today, we have 3 on the panel. If you want to see us all 3 right here today, joining me right here is Joy. Hey, Joy.
Hi.
You gotta remember which camera to look at. It's always that one. That one right there, guys. And also joining us today is the Dyer situation.
Hello.
Daniel Dyer. What's going on, guys?
Oh, nothing much.
All right. Are you ready to talk about a lot about a little and a little about a lot of things?
Of course.
Of course you are. Of course you are, guys. Before we get into that, we're going to go through a couple of main topics that we've picked out for today. Some things going on in the world of movies, entertainment news, and TV and stuff like that. We're going to try to rush through them real quick because I am starving. And but before you do that, if you don't have time to check us out on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, which is what I have us all streamed out on, you can catch our podcast. Go to the T3 Media's podcast, Talking to the Media's podcast, on your favorite podcast of choice. That is either on Spotify, that's on Audible, Amazon podcast, I think, Google Podcasts, stuff like that. There's another one out there too. Any of your favorite ones, I think we're on all of them. And you can also, you'll be sure to soon check us out on the T3medias.com blog. You'll be able to check out the podcast feed on that as well as all the other stories and articles that we have on there as well, because we have writers that do movie reviews. And if you want to talk about your favorite movies and what you get the reviews on those things, you can check it out there as well. But let's get right into it. The first topic of the day comes to us from, I believe, the Hollywood Reporter. Some news about the possible Voltron movie. Joy, you can read that one for us.
There is a live action Voltron movie with Rawson Marshall Thurber to direct, and it has ignited a bidding war. Thurber, the filmmaker behind the Netflix hit Red Notice, is attached to co-write and direct the project, which would be produced by Todd Lieberman and David Hoberman, as well as World Events Productions' Bob Koplar.
So with you, Dan, what do you think about a possible Voltron? You familiar with Voltron? Did you ever watch I don't know if you watched the original one, but I don't know if you watched the Netflix one.
I mean, I know some of it and growing up, all that. So, and then, of course, as Ryan Reynolds, made us all return to that moment in Deadpool. And he references it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that. Yeah.
Like and he gives it to Vanessa or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a gift or something like that.
Yeah.
But the idea of a Voltron movie with all these types of movies with these what do they call when they're giant monsters, they call it Gaijus.
Yeah.
Versus robots. I mean, we've had movies like that before. They did okay. But
yeah, this one's different though, because
you think it's a good idea for them to go for it?
Yeah.
Should they go to the movies or should they go to like a streaming platform?
Decisions.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there could be enough fans out there that could get good turnout.
What about you, Joy? What do you think? Did you know anything about Voltron?
I grew up watching Voltron.
Oh, yes, I'm surprised because you hate cartoons.
I was a kid. And Voltron was one of my absolute favorites. That being said...
Why? Because of the girl that was on the team?
I'm just
being a stereotypical guy. Why? Because the girl? No.
That being said, that was a long time ago. So other than remembering that it was multiple and they connected and made a big mess. I don't. It's not like I remember the names of characters or anything like that. It was a long time ago.
And I didn't see Red Notice, and that's one of the movies that we said we were going to try to watch on Netflix. You caught Netflix? Yeah. Did you catch?
I watched it like the week it came out.
What'd you think about it?
It was fun. I thought it was a good watch. I liked it.
That's the one with The Rock, right?
And Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot are all in it.
It wasn't that well received though. It's out of all the.
I thought it was fun.
Netflix is kind of hit and miss sometimes, but saying that the director of Red Notice is in a bidding war now to, I guess, find a studio that's going to pick it up. Either it's going to go straight to Netflix, maybe another studio will pick it up, maybe it might not even go to Netflix. It might go to Amazon, something like that. what was the last movie like that we had? Kong versus Godzilla, and that did great.
Yeah.
So
well, I think that go, was that day and date?
Yeah, I mean it was, but I'm just talking about the those types of movies where you have a giant monster.
Oh yeah.
Transformers. They were rogue cars that transformed in.
Yeah, but the only last good one was Bumblebee, like the Transformers franchise, which they're rebooting. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense with Transformers being
the
rebooted.
Same era of time originally. Right.
Well, no, I think Voltron took place on that was like a different planet, different galaxy.
I'm talking about the cartoons and the years that they were being shown on TV.
Yeah.
They were in the same.
Oh yeah. It was right around Transformers, He-Man, all those things. It was around the same time.
Right.
Which we're still trying to see if we're ever going to get a He-Man movie. If we're ever going to get a good one, right?
Right. It was funny though, like how like everybody complained about how there's like too much action in the Transformers movies, and then they made that fifth one like more of a story. They gave like a good story behind it, and like some people still hated it. I'll say they tried to satisfy y'all with just not all action and a story too, and still people were complaining. So it's like some people just never be happy. It seems like.
I guess it just depends on the direction that they go because the last, you know what? I just realized it. The last movie of its kind that was done was that last Power Rangers retelling. I thought was a good movie. It wasn't well received.
Right.
So
I liked it. I went and watched it in theaters.
I did too. How is a Voltron movie, which is also in the same vein, going to be received?
Similar.
Well, it's just one of those things. It really depends because I mean, it's also in the same time. The cartoon itself was in the same era of time as like Speed Racer that they made into a movie that didn't do anything. Like people were like, and that's the same thing. So it's a cartoon. It really just depends on how it's put together.
Right.
I'm double checking, making sure that the stream is working good. They got subtitles happening with us in real time. That's kind of awesome. YouTube is on it. I didn't even realize that would happen. All right, guys, let us know what you think. Are you interested in seeing a live action Voltron movie, or is this something that's, I don't know. I would have rather see a He-Man one first, but I don't know. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit.
We'll just see how it goes.
And we're going to see how that one goes. Let us know what you guys think, and we'll talk about it some more, maybe on upcoming We Got Your Mail. Don't forget, guys, speaking about We Got Your Mail, if you ever want to send like questions, comments, concerns during the live show, I usually try to read most of the comments, but I'm going to reserve the comment section for like things like Super Chat. If you want to support the channel, help us to grow the content that you're seeing up here. If you want to support the team and what we do here, send it through a Super Chat. Support us through Patreon. Support us through memberships. Support us through what is it called? Not Patreon. What is it? Streamlabs.com/T3Media/tips. You can send us a tip. That way we can. No, I forgot to change the the angle. That way we can send you the content that you want to see, and hopefully it can help support the channel if you want to. It's not. I mean, not obligated. I mean, every little bit helps. But if you want us to break in the middle of the show and talk about what you guys want to talk about while we're streaming, that is a sure way to give me this and talk about what you guys want to talk about. Just as food for thought. But remember, if you want to send us a question, comment, concern during the show and you want us to talk about it, try to help us support the channel. Send it through a super chat. It really does help us out. But let's move on to the next topic that I wanted to talk about. That was streaming services. So I had to pull up multiple. Articles on this one. Because luckily it was all on comicbook.com, but it was like, okay, what's coming up next? Upcoming stuff on Netflix. What's coming up next on HBO Max, on the streaming services? There's a lot, and I want to stick this mostly to the. I mean, I can mention things like on April 1st. So upcoming TV shows and movies that are coming to streaming. Like there's things like a Cinderella Story, is it Abby Hatcher season 2, which I've never seen. Things like that. There's one, Blade. And Blade 2 and Blade 3, the Trinity of Blades. Like, that's interesting right there.
Yeah.
All coming to Netflix. Blow, that's a great movie. I haven't seen that one in a while. That's an old movie. Pee Wee Herman was in that movie. Yeah, he was in that movie. Edward Scissorhands.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
He's like
Starring Johnny Depp. He's like a drug lord.
Interesting.
If you've never seen Blow, it's about to be on April 1st. That is a good. You got Johnny Depp and Pee Wee Herman. Now Pee Wee Herman's not playing Pee Wee Herman. Now I'm sorry, I'm saying Pee Wee Herman because I can't remember his real name. But that, and if you're in the chat, like if you want to look at, or if you want to look up the synopsis, but it's a very serious movie. The name was perfect because it blew me away. But it was
like cocaine, I believe.
Cocaine addiction. Blow. This is what I remember about that movie, Blow. When he went to Pee Wee Herman, because I think he was trying to get Pee Wee Herman to help him sell the stuff. And this was before cocaine was, like, I guess, popular or as effective as it was when it hit his, when the pandemic, when the epidemic of that site hit. I remember the line that Pee Wee Herman said to Johnny Depp. He's like, "What am I supposed to do with all this stuff? Who the hell is gonna want to buy this stuff? Like, nobody." I'm paraphrasing, but like, nobody's gonna buy this stuff. And it was like that meme. 3 hours later, I need more of that stuff, man. Whatever that stuff is, I need more. Like, that was the funniest transition I've seen on the scene.
Right.
But if you've never seen the Blow, that's the movie, man. It was
Eagle Eye. Ooh.
Eagle Eye's coming out.
That's a good one.
We got Four Brothers.
I've never seen that one, but I've always wanted to see it.
What, Four Brothers?
Yeah. It was really good.
With Marky Mark and the Funky Bunchy? No. Her. I forgot what it's about, but
it's that Walking Phoenix movie, and like.
But her or
her?
Or are you talking about Four Brothers? You was asking what that was about?
No, I didn't. I don't know what her is. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Walking Phoenix with Scarlett Johansson's AI thing. Yeah. But
AI.
Okay.
Yeah, that I got Academy.
I never saw it, but I
never saw it.
But as far as like original stuff coming to Netflix, this is for April. Like let's say Apollo 10, Battle Freestyle. What's that? Amali is elated when her and Mikkel's
dance crew movie.
Oh damn! Thank you for reading ahead of me because I'm not interested. The Bubble, Captain. I've never heard. See, that's the problem with Netflix. I've never heard of. They suck when it comes to advertising.
Right.
They'll have they got original content, original TV shows, original movies coming out all the time. You only see it advertised in Netflix.
Right.
Well, then they give you the whole movie and
then they give it, and whenever they advertise, they give you the whole damn movie in the trailer.
Watch it now.
I have to stop.
I mean, I've never really done that. I kind of like just going and watch the series or watch the movie. Disney Plus. You see Disney Plus all over commercials now on TV.
Disney Plus is real good at advertising this stuff. I don't know what the hell
is the most. Advertising.
The Last Bus tomorrow. These things I've never heard of. Let's move on to another one. Let's see if this was. Where is what's going on here? HBO Everything coming out on HBO Max for April. Annabelle 2014. Armed and Dangerous. That was a funny movie. Remember that? Chevy Chase? What was his name?
Okay.
I remember the opener. Armed and Dangerous. Like they didn't even try to make original songs. They just took the name of the movie and just made it to a jingle back in the 80s. I remember that Balls Out, Battle Los Angeles 2011. Battle Los Angeles. What was Battle Los? I can't.
Oh, it was Aaron Eckhart who played Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight.
Oh yeah. I saw that in the theaters.
I did too.
Oh, I didn't. It was kind of sucked to me. I didn't know. I thought it was good. Like, I know a movie is good when I'm willing to watch it a bunch of times, like after it comes out, like at home or in the theaters again. But I never felt like going back to it. I forgot. I remember the plot. I remember some of the special effects of that movie being pretty cool. But I was like,
I mean, it looked
great, and the way they executed a lot of the things. Yeah. It was real well done. But it just overall.
What's his name is in it too? Michael Pena.
Yeah, he was in that one. It's a good army movie. It's good sci-fi. Black Gold, Blood Ties. Can't remember that. Boys Night Out, 1962. Brewster McCloud, 1970. Breeze Bake Off. Don't know what that is. Captain Courageous, 37. There's some old films coming out. Children of the Dam, 1964. What's it? Says it out.
Natural History.
Is that the name? That's not the name of the actual movie, is it?
No. That's just some.
Is that like a documentary of the?
Like a documentary, yeah. But it's funny how it's called Fantastic.
Ghost of Girlfriend's Past.
Like,
Ghost of Girlfriend's Past. Is that what movie is that?
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I remember seeing that preview. Never saw it, but I remember seeing that preview.
I didn't watch it either, but I do remember.
Let's see. Hugo, 2011. Iron Eagle 2. Ken Kroll. They got some good stuff coming out. Limitless. There you go. Classic. Classic movie. Limitless.
It's funny, like they reference that movie in The Office. Like, I got Limitless, and then like the girl's like, "Is that where he goes limitless?"
Yeah.
It's like, that's all she knows about it.
Dude,
is that where that story, that movie where the guy goes limitless?
Did you ever watch Limitless TV series?
No.
That was good. It was the
didn't
same
last
universe.
long
It was
enough.
it's connected.
I'll have to check
You
it
have to
out.
check it out. And what's his name?
Had a
From
few
Limit.
little cameos.
He does cameos in it. What's his name? From the Limitless movies.
His name just left my mind.
I forget.
Yes.
He plays Rocket Raccoon. He's the voice of Rocket
Oh,
Raccoon.
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
Yes.
Yeah, he's in. Yeah. He's still. In.
He's the star of that movie, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the star of that
Yes.
movie, but he's also in the Limitless
it's in the
TV
same
series. It's the
world.
same universe.
Yeah.
So, well, if you haven't seen Limitless, I won't spoil it. Salt.
I'll have to watch it.
That's what's Angelina Jolie? Yeah.
It's one I've always wanted to watch. So I'll have to check it
I
out.
saw it in the theaters. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I always thought that they should make a sequel to that.
That was the year I graduated, so I didn't really have a car.
Yeah. The Boondock Saints. I have yet to watch any of the Boondocks movies.
Neither have I.
Let's see. The Freshman, 1990. The Heartbreak Kid, 2007. Incredible Hulk. The Incredible is
Where do you see that at?
Right here.
Where's it at?
The
Oh,
Incredible Hulk, 2008.
interesting. So it's going to be on a streaming service.
But why would it be on HBO Max
Right.
instead of? Because I know that
It's
I think
Universal.
I know it's Universal and
Yeah.
everything. They distribute because that's probably why. Because
I
they no
guess
matter
they-
even if it's not in theaters, they still have the distribution rights, which means
Right.
they can distribute it to
That's why
wherever
it's
they
on,
want.
That's why it's on
They
Disney
decided to
Plus.
sell it to HBO instead of Disney.
Right.
Wow, that's one of those deals where it's not like if Sony isn't in production of a new Spider-Man movie every so often that they lose the rights revert back.
Right.
The distribution deal to the Incredible Hulk, to the Hulk character, is always with Universal, no matter what. It doesn't matter if they make a movie or not.
This has been
For Disney to get those rights back, they have to
14
buy them.
years.
Yeah, so it's not costing Universal anything
Right.
to have them. And if Disney ever wants to make an Incredible Hulk or a Hulk movie, they got to go through Universal. So they're not giving it up.
And that's why he's only appeared in.
That's why he can only appear as a side character, which is why he's rumored to appear in Deadpool 3.
Mm-hmm.
There's a rumor going around about that.
Interesting.
So as long as Hulk is not featured, so is at a certain length of
He's
time,
going to be in She-Hulk. But
Yeah.
He's not.
right?
title
Well,
character.
I don't think that counts because it's not a feature. If it's
Well,
a movie,
but he still has the title character in that it's about
Yeah.
She-Hulk.
But yeah, they
He's
can.
just-
I mean, they can make a Hulk TV show.
Interesting.
But if they make and I might be wrong about that, but if it's
Can't
on
be
the movie screen and he's on screen for a certain amount of time, it's considered a Hulk movie, and
Right.
then Universal gets the rights. But if he's only limited on his appearances on screen, then it's just a feature. But it's a mess. But Universal don't give a damn.
Right.
But as far as like
They wanted to have him anymore. Just give him over.
Batwoman season 3 is coming April. Okay, so April 4th, the Invisible Pilot documentary. April 5th, Man of Steel. Man,
I love Man.
I thought that was already on HBO Max. I guess it was pulled off and now it's coming back on April 5th.
I've always loved Man of Steel. That was my favorite.
That's the most underrated comic book movie.
Dude. I think that was like Snyder did really well on that.
Yeah. Let's see. Tokyo Vice, Trinity of Shadows. I don't know what that's about.
Those are all original.
These are all the original on
HBO
April
Max originals.
on April the 8th. A Black Lady sketch show. Oh, that's a comedy show. I've seen a couple of sketches like that.
Stranger's Home.
The Night House when you clean a stranger's home. 2020.
I was like,
Is that a documentary?
well, it's like, what is it? Is it a horror? Is it a comedy?
wish these were
What is
clickable.
it?
Night House. Was that one with Rebecca? What's her last name?
Yeah.
I think I saw that in theaters. There's one I'm thinking about. It was very interesting, like mysterious movie.
Black Mass. Was that the Johnny Depp movie where he played that gangster? And you could, it was I saw it at the theaters. His makeup was so well done, you couldn't even tell it was him. That was in the middle of Johnny Depp's. And if anybody in the chat room, if you can pull that up, Black Mass. If you have not seen that movie, like if you look at pictures of him, they both doing their homework right now. It's funny.
Right.
But if you haven't seen Black Mass, like if you look at the trailer, you would not have. If I didn't just tell you it was Johnny Depp, you would not have guessed. It was that well done. And he looked just like the original.
What year?
2015. Black Mass. I believe that's the movie.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp, Black Mass.
Benedict Cumberbatch is in it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he was the cop that was going after him or something like that. Let's see. Let's just scrolling forward ahead. Amsterdam. Marlon Wayans presents the headliners. Okay. Was it the flight attendant? I guess that's season 2. That's that. What's her name from
Big Bang?
From the Big Bang Theory.
Oh,
I've never watched that show.
I haven't watched it either.
It's supposed to be a comedy, or is it supposed to be a? I don't know. That's just some stuff that's coming out on HBO Max. We Own This City, limited series, The Survivor. Some good stuff. All right, and then
No, it's a thriller.
let's see. Last but not least, everything coming out on Hulu. I picked Hulu as well. I was gonna go through all the streaming services, but I thought this would be too long of a conversation.
Yeah.
Look at Hulu's. Any original stuff? Anything come? The Croods. Monster Family Part 2. Nobody's Perfect. The Hardy Boys. What?
Well, I used to read those.
I mean, yeah, but I didn't know they had
A series?
a TV series.
Nerds. Woke.
Hey, those were fun,
season
mysterious books.
Nancy Drew.
I love
Boys.
mystery, so I loved reading those.
All right. If you like it, I love it. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills come April 11th. Family Law complete series, season 1. To Tell the Truth, season 8. The Kardashians, the premiere, April 14th.
Which is basically the exact.
It's the exact same show, but now
E!
they're in charge, I guess, right? This
Well, it went from E
Won't
to
be
Hulu.
watching.
yeah, won't.
I didn't watch any of
Like
the other ones.
next.
I never saw the episode.
Black Death,
of the other
Compliments, Drunk, Stone, Brilliant, Dead, Story of the National Lampoon. that sounds interesting. But 2015.
Really long title.
That's a really long time. But National Lampoons is known for their long
Right.
titles. In Heart of the Sea, 2015. Holy Moly, season 4. Under the Banner of Heaven. Crush 2022. Is that a remake? And Permanent, 2017. So yeah, it's coming out on Hulu. So that's all the stuff that's coming out on some of your favorite streaming services. I just wanted to talk about that really
I
fast.
already know what's going on Disney Plus.
Everything's coming. Oh yeah, what we got coming out on Disney Plus next week? I thought it was. For some reason, I
next
text
week.
you. I texted you talking about. Can you believe Obi-Wan Kenobi's coming out this Friday? You're like, no, that's May. That's in May.
March 30th, though.
But March 30th,
Moon Knight.
We got Moon Knight
First
coming
episode.
out. You excited about it? What are you gonna
yeah.
do? You gonna? That's on Wednesdays. You won't be able to stay up with me to watch.
I'll probably
Yeah.
wake up.
I'll probably go to
I don't
sleep.
know.
Maybe wake up at 2:00 in the
I
morning.
have to be up too early.
Yeah, you work
Stayed
every
up
morning.
all night.
You won't be able to watch Moon Knight. You saw any of Moon Knight trailers? Does that even
The
interest?
trailers I saw.
Does that interest you? I know some of the Marvel stuff. You're like, eh.
I saw a new trailer
I usually
today.
at least watch it with you and
Yeah.
see how it.
That's because I withhold the nookie if you don't. So Moon Knight. I mean, I know nothing about the Moon Knight.
This is that kind of show, guys.
Yeah, right. But it looks. I mean, the whole premise of it, like he's psychotic episodes. He has multiple personalities disorders, I think, and
he's even like talking to himself.
and he's a superhero. So that's I don't know. That's the kind of seems like it interests me. So I want to see how they handle it.
I mean, we
Right.
saw him on SNL a couple weeks ago.
Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, Oscar Isaac is always
Oh,
good.
yeah. He's like become really phenomenal.
It was pretty. He showed numerous little home movie clips. Remember, with him and his best friend
Oh yeah, he was making his own movies
when
back
he was
when
a kid.
Coming streaming platform on your favorite streaming platform of choice. I'm trying to get this thing fixed. Let's move on to the next topic. I know this might not be something that everybody's thinking about. Let me see if I can refresh that. The wonders of the internet. But I am a gamer, so I play Call of Duty, and this is something real quick that just came out. So Call of Duty Captain. Let me see if I can pull it up right here. There we go. Call of Duty Captain. Was it Price? The Price Captain. I'm sorry, Captain Price, who voices voice actor of Captain Price, ignites Modern Warfare 2, which is a game that hasn't come out yet. Rumors. So for all you gaming fans out there, excuse me, Call of Duty Modern Warfare voice actor Barry Sloan, who voices Captain Price, posted a picture with a prop gun that started up the Modern Warfare 2 rumor mill. Sloan's post featured a weapon that appears to be labeled Warfare at the top of it, covered in pink and red tape for mocap purposes, and a few other markings, all Call of Duty related. Sloan said nothing about the image, but paired it with the looking emoji, marked with the two eyes, and meant to donate something of interest. to donate something of interest. This could mean that he's nodding an upcoming. Sorry, the screen goes blank. I don't know why it does that. Nodding an upcoming reveal, or even the fact that the team is hard at work on Modern Warfare sequel. So all of us gaming geeks, we're going crazy, wondering if this game is about to drop because he drops this picture. And I heard it's still up. I heard that he deleted it, but no, it's still up. And all the speculation of the new Modern Warfare game that's coming out. So that's another reason why I'm going to be up late, like not paying attention to you when you're trying to get my attention.
I thought there was already a second one
But there was a bunch of Modern Warfare games, but they're bringing it back, and I think they're just starting over from one again.
Okay.
If I'm understanding that correctly.
Interesting.
But
so I
just blindly buy it. I don't.
Like I remember because I have one for my
Modern Warfare 2.
I have one, like I think I have Modern Warfare 1 on 360, and then I have Modern Warfare 2 on PS4.
Yeah.
So it's like,
So the next, I think they restarted with the numbering of it.
So I played both.
So Modern Warfare 2 is about to come out. Modern Warfare 2 2022. So this is starting the rumor mill. So nothing major. Just wanted to bring it up just because I can. So if you guys have any interest in Modern Warfare, or do you know anything else, that's coming up that's in the rumor mill, or anything that you think we should cover, just let me know. All right. Now I want to talk about what I really was excited about. So early Morbius screening report is like some reports are coming out. People have been kind of disappointed in what they've been seeing.
Mm-hmm.
So the buzz from early screenings of Morbius. Let me see if I got that up correctly. The buzz from early screenings of Morbius is disappointing, as journalists and critics are reporting that they're not impressed by Sony's latest comic book movie. I know you were interested. You know, you were excited.
I'm gonna go get my own opinion of it, of course. Right. So I mean,
and Joe, you're a huge Jared Leto fan.
I mean, I thought I think it looks interesting, but you know, I always just tell people, go form your own opinion. You know, because you might like it, it might not bode with other people. You might not have similar interest. So who knows what these critics or whatever, who these people are saying about it. It don't matter be their taste. The problem. Okay, so the thing that I'm hearing about, and here's the thing that's really kind of irked me a little bit. Let me see if I can fix something right here. The thing that I have a problem with the most is, but what I'm hearing is that a lot of the scenes that we saw in the trailers, the Michael Keaton cameo and stuff, they just cut those out. Whoa. And
to me, if as much as I don't know that much about Michael Morbius, except from what I remember from the Spider-Man cartoon, when you fought Blade, Morbius, and all that stuff in that animated episode, but I was very excited about where he fits in the MCU or the Spider-Verse, or if he's in Venom's, because the trailer confused the hell out of everybody.
Right.
You had a mural of Spider-Man on the wall. Mm-hmm. You had Morbius himself referencing Venom. Right. I am Venom, and I'm just joking. So that kept asking the question: where the hell is this movie? Is it in the MCU? Is he with Tom Holland? Is he with Tobey Maguire? Where is he? And then I thought maybe the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, maybe that would answer. Oh no, actually I thought we would get that answer after No Way Home, but it still was up in the air.
Right.
And now the closer and closer we get into the movie about to come out, people are seeing it. And now the thing is, all that stuff that we teased, Michael Keaton, his Vulture character in there, we had him peppered throughout the whole most of the movie. Now let's pull those out, and it's being rumored that it's now just an end credit scene, which it kind of felt like it was kind of just an end credit anyway. But they usually don't advertise end credits in trailers.
Right. Maybe they're just saying that.
But from according to some of the reports that I've been hearing about, the people who have screened it, the mural that he walks by with Spider-Man in the back, painted over. It's gone. It's not there anymore, or digitally removed. Michael Keaton not in the movie anymore, but put in the.
I don't know if I believe that though, because
I mean, these are from the people who've seen it.
Yeah, I don't know. I still
And the Venom reference, all those references, pretty much every reference everything that we saw in the trailer that made me personally like go like speculation and what the hell is this movie about made me excited about it. To me, was all the Spider-Man stuff. Mm-hmm. But if all that stuff is out, and now people are saying that they've seen it, it's kind of all over the place. I don't know.
But I highly believe that that's the credit scene. I don't care what they say. That Sony has never put a credit scene in the trailer.
Let's see what it says. Heard from several of the journalists who've seen the film already, junket purposes, that it's boring and uncalculated. This is coming from Brandon Matthews. He's just tweeting. But see, you got to take that, like you said, take that with a grain of salt, because this is a guy saying, I'm reporting that I heard that these guys said this. Mm-hmm. Now, unless it's from the actual reporter themselves, and I haven't had time to dig too much.
Right.
Let's see. No consistency except that it's bad. Good moment here and there, and 2 to 3 Easter eggs. But we got 2 to 3 Easter eggs in the trailer. Yeah. So if there's only 2 or 3 Easter eggs in the whole movie,
well, see, I mean, he didn't see this personally.
So this guy didn't see it personally. So what the hell is he talking about? So, but it's making me nervous, because most of these people are also saying that all of those references that we saw in the trailer have been cut out of the movie. Mm-hmm. So how would you feel about that? All those Spider-Man references, Venom reference.
That would kind of suck. But I guess we'll just.
But does it take away from what do you think it will take away from what you feel like how the execution of the movie would be?
I mean, we know it's not about. We know it's about Morbius.
Yeah.
So I feel like if the movie was still about him, and there's still Easter eggs, as this guy is saying, I feel like there'll be some tie-ins.
But if they are taking those things out of the movie,
right?
Here's the speculation: does this mean that they are, because they feel like the movie wasn't executed as good as at the standards that they want these movies that are tied in with Spider-Man, like Craven should be, and all the MCU movies and all that stuff? Does it mean that if we're removing all those references and those tie-ins, does that mean like, just think of this as a standalone movie? Don't think like the Joker movie was, or the Batman. Don't think of it as DCEU or MCU connected. Just look at that. At first we were going to make it affiliate, but now we're taking this, we'll take this, and this out of it. So now just look at Morbius as a standalone, not a tie-in, or don't expect Morbius to cross over with anybody, kind of a thing. Do you think that might be what they're doing at the last minute to save themselves from connecting what could be a bad movie with all those other good movies? Or do you think it's just last minute Sony meddling, or what would you?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's all just a deceitful thing going on, and
to get us back into talking, but you gotta lean forward a little bit, because you're out of frame.
I mean, maybe they're just wanting us to talk about the movie. Like people do that. Oh, hey, this thing happened, and we moved this from the trailer, but now people are talking about it again.
Yeah,
it's studios do that.
I like the way you're so hopeful.
Well, it was delayed a few times, right?
It was delayed a lot of times. April 1st was not the original date.
Like January was the first date of this year.
But now that April 1st date makes a lot more sense now, with them bait and switching our asses with all that crazy stuff that was in the trailer. Right. Now if they cut it out of the actual movie, that's kind of funny. Fooled you. Michael Keaton's not in this movie. Fooled you. There's no Spider-Man here. He doesn't really say I am Venom in the movie or something like that. Like April Fools, like that's gonna kind of piss me off, because all the Spider-Man stuff was kind of what I was already excited about it, because I like the way Jared Leto looked. I like the way the design looked, and all. Like, this could be scary. This could be kind of neat. But I was really interested in those Spider-Man tie-ins. But if they're cut out, then that's gonna kind of piss me off. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. How do you feel about it? Are you looking forward to Morbius? Do you think that if this is true, that all those Spider-Man references and those cameos, if they're being pulled out of it, does it kill your interest in wanting to see this movie, or are you still curious to go check it out? You want to see how it stands on its own merit? Let me know what you guys think, and we can talk about that maybe in another show. All right, moving on to one of the last topics. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I gotta get you guys' thoughts on this. This is funny. So, Sarah Michelle Gellar Let me see if I can. I can't get in there. There we go. Sarah Michelle Gellar was on an interview, and she said that if there was a Buffy reboot, she wants Zendaya to play Buffy. As reported by Bloody Disgusting, Gellar told Even Rosecat, the author of the new book called Into Every Generation a Slayer is Born, how Buffy staked out hearts, that she would vote Zendaya to star in a reboot of the series. So not a movie, a series. Well, could you see Zendaya as Buffy?
I mean, she just seems more, as we've seen her, like, I haven't seen this new series she's in.
Well, I just kind of started it. I don't even know if
what's it called?
Euphoria.
Yeah, it feels like she's more takes on roles that are kind of like, you know, reserved and, you know, like kind of like.
She's going for those Oscars and those really big kind of
like.
And that was another
like change of her whole kind of like style of acting.
I see what you're saying, but Buffy, Zendaya from Spider-Man, is just kind of like I don't know if you ever watched the Buffy series.
I did.
Zenday's character in Spider-Man is just like Buffy Summers in a way. All that sarcasm, all that stuff.
I know you were a big fan.
I was a huge fan of Buffy.
Never really saw it. I saw the movie.
Because I shared this talking about. I shared what we were talking about with my friend earlier.
No.
So like her point on it was she goes Buffy was preppy and shit. So Zendaya is more chill in her opinion.
I mean, maybe in real life, but if her character is preppy and stuff,
I mean,
Sarah Michelle Gellar might not be like that at all.
I mean, because I have kids who watch Zendaya younger, when she was on Disney.
That's true.
And she was
she played a
teenager, high school teenager dancer.
The Kim Possible kind of a thing? Was that what the show?
No, they were dancers. It was her and her best friend that were dancers.
Yeah, we'll see.
But they were very.
We'll just see what kind of take they want on the show.
I feel like her MJ character is close to Buffy. Like maybe not in season 1 when she was still bubbly and preppy and stuff. Yeah. But by season 4, Buffy became real dark. Yeah, like she got true. Like after Angel. Like and the triangle between her and Spike and stuff. I can get real deep in some Buffy conversations.
Plus,
here.
You don't. Even if you're rebooting something, you don't want it to be an exact copy.
Which pisses me off about those Dixie Gamer guys always bitching about how everything got. I hate it when they change things. Well, then
you really want them to do a little bit.
I don't want to see the same movie every day. Like if you, I mean, Christopher Reeves was Superman, and then. Now, if they were to when they made Superman Returns, that was technically supposed to be the Christopher Reeves character, but he was continuing in the story.
It's just,
but if you were to tell me that was a reboot, like they were starting over, which you could have said that too, I would have been upset. I'm like, he was pretty much just doing the Christopher Reeves thing. I don't want a different movie or a different show or a reboot or something to just do beat for beat the same thing that the original did, because I could just watch the original.
Right.
So I would want it to be different. Her being biracial is a difference.
And the way they're talking, they're saying reboot. However, this author is saying every generation has a Slayer. So it wouldn't be. It would be a brand new Buffy.
But no, that was canon inside the Buffy series. Like Buffy wasn't the first Slayer. There was generations of different Slayers.
You wouldn't want her to be. You wouldn't want this to be a copy anyway. You would want this to be the next generation of a Slayer.
What you're saying would indicate that she would be in the same universe, and Buffy Summers is dead. You can't become a Slayer unless the previous one dies. But then. I'm about to get real geeky on this one. But then Buffy did, in one of the seasons, spoiler alert, Buffy did die and then was brought back to life. And that brought in Faith because her death technically activated a new Slayer, but her being brought back brought forth 2. So unless Faith died, and then which in the show they did that too. Then there was a There was a black girl who became a Slayer after a while. So unless that third Slayer died and then activates Zendaya,
saying it could be another Slayer.
There could be two Slayers at once. So it just depends on like if a Slayer drowns and then dies, and somebody gives her CPR, brings her back to life, then another Slayer still gets activated.
But the Slayer still gets.
Yeah, two Slayers get active. It's not like Avatar where it's the same spirit that's just getting reincarnated.
Right.
No, you can kill a Slayer and bring her back. And technically, you can have an army of Slayers if you wanted to.
Right.
That's if I was writing the movie.
We're gonna kill you briefly.
Yeah, just keep drowning you until the bubbles stop, and then activate the Slayer, and then CPR. What was that movie? Flatliners? Where they did that? Yeah, do the Flatliners thing, and just keep bringing people back. I don't know. What do you think about Zendaya playing Buffy? I'm for it. I want more of those scenes where she looks into the camera and goes, "Are you okay?"
Right.
I'm okay. I saw a joke on TikTok about that with Spider-Man No Way Home where she goes, and Zendaya looks at Andrew Garfield, "Are you okay?" And then he goes, "Yeah." And then he looks at the camera at the audience, "Are you okay?" And then the audience goes, "No."
Yes, I was not okay in that moment. You're making me a little like right now too. But I
saw somebody did a picture of him holding MJ and the ghost of Gwen was holding. I'm like, that's a little too much. I'm like, I'm sure.
I think it was just art.
That's art. It's just art, but still.
Like, I saw one kind of, but it was like you did good. Like basically like.
But you got Andrew Garfield looking at his ex-girlfriend, the ghost of his ex-girlfriend. She's remarried already. He has kids and stuff. Like, I don't think he wants to constantly be reminded about his ex. Unless they're all good friends, I guess. I don't know. They probably are. Like, Andrew Garfield and, what's her name? They're not dating anymore.
Oh, yeah.
She's been remarried.
Right.
They're friends, but they're friends.
Yeah, because they dated around the time of their movies.
They joked about how the fact that she kept...
He lied to her when she asked him straight up.
And he kept saying, "No, I don't know."
They're gonna get back together.
Yeah.
They're gonna get back together. When they do the Spider-Gwen movie, they're gonna get back together. I'm calling it right now. It's another Chris Fagan prediction. Just like when I predicted the divorce of.
No, they said they want. Kirsten Dunst has said she wants to.
Kirsten Dunst wants to get the money she's owed for being underpaid from all those three movies. Like, she was grossly in comparison because. Yeah, you're not the main character. It's Spider-Man. You're just Mary Jane Watson. But when the second one came out and the third one came out, there's usually pay increases, but she never really got them. But that's a story for
another Terrence Howard situation.
Yeah. All right, move on to one of the last topics of the day. Let's see.
I'm pumped for this show. I'm ready for season 4.
Stranger Things.
I've been ready for that.
Finally in May.
That was the question. Stranger Things season 4. The trailer came out. Did you watch the trailer?
Yeah.
Did you didn't see the trailer?
No,
I got to show it to you.
I
was playing it in the background. You were working. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna watch it. I'm excited for it. I'm sure when it drops, it's gonna be one of those situations where for that week everybody's gonna be talking about it. But that's usually the case with Netflix series because they dump the whole thing on us.
Yeah, but I mean, the popularity of the show, the first 3 seasons.
People
love
great.
this show.
But with the gap of all the time that's happened between season 3 and season 4.
Well, I mean, it wasn't their fault.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they've lost some momentum. I'm pretty sure that.
But this isn't, in my opinion, to me, a Game of Thrones situation.
Yeah.
Like the Game of Thrones did that to themselves. This, like, they just had to wait for shooting to happen again, and when they finally did it, they did it. If I was Netflix, because they are experimenting with some shows where they're going to do weekly instead of just dumping the whole series thing. Mm-hmm. For season 4, I would do it weekly. Well, aren't they doing like some in May and some in July with this? Like, what's that about?
Are they cutting the series? They're going to cut the
like
season.
An A and B.
And an A and B on the maybe. That's fine.
It's like how many episodes are going to be?
Probably 4 and 4, maybe something like that. It depends on how many.
Amazon Prime already does a weekly release.
They do a lot of weekly things. Mm-hmm. HBO does weekly, and hey, say what you want. Peacemaker, that had people going crazy every week.
I know people you got.
But before streaming, that's all we had. Before recordings, before streaming, that's what we had to do.
That's what we had to do. But that's been proved. That's been a proven method to build momentum. When WandaVision did it weekly, it just kept. Oh my God, what's going to happen?
Well,
and it kept people talking.
Where it's the break between, it's the summer, so it's 2 or 3 months, not a whole year before it comes back.
Right.
I feel like they should experiment with it. It's the last one. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. I mean,
there's going to be season 5, remember?
Is there going to be a season?
Yeah.
I thought they said this was the last one.
No, we talked about it. We talked about the season 5 thing on a few months ago. I forgot when it was, but we talked about it. They did say...
I heard this was the last... I fact checked that one. I heard this was... Maybe we did talk about it, but I heard season 4 was it.
No, there's going to be season 5 too. That's what I heard.
Unless that's the A and B thing that we're talking about. They're going to call that season 5, maybe.
But see what they... Does it show the thing about May and July? Does it talk about that in here?
Let's see. Alas, the final Stranger Things teaser. Oh, teaser is here.
No, it says they on February the 20th of this year, so a month ago, they announced that they would have a 5th season.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's what I remembered. Because I remember we talked about it when they first announced 4. And they're like, but we are having a 5th and final season.
I thought because the kids are growing up, they're doing other projects. We've seen one of the stars in multiple movies. We've seen Millie Bobby Brown in a bunch of movies
Godzilla,
and with between her and Ghostbusters and stuff.
Right.
I was thinking that they should start wrapping this up. I mean, but if they're gonna keep going, I'm gonna keep watching.
Maybe they were just filming. They just right into filming the season 5. You know, maybe they're like, oh, we have you here.
I feel like.
And they did say that season 4 will be in 2 halves, a volume 1 and a volume 2.
I think they should start doing weekly just to build that momentum, man. But keep us talking throughout the year.
Yeah.
And because they do that pump dump on us at one time, and then we're not talking about it anymore.
That's what Netflix has always done.
That's what they've always done. That's their model.
They've never really done like a weekly
But they've
thing.
always done that. Meanwhile, they're watching HBO Max do it weekly and get higher ratings.
Right.
So that's your call.
I guess they don't want it. They don't want to change it.
And we're fine. We got all the subscribers. I guess that's what they.
And aren't they? How you talked about it? They're gonna like up at $3 if you have different households.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that last time. How that if
that's the first time I heard about that.
If you're doing I asked that question. I was asking Joy about that earlier. What happens if you like own multiple properties? If you're a person that owns 2 houses and you're going and you're vacationing in one house or something like that, and you just turn your Netflix on, Netflix gonna ding you like, hey, you normally play your Netflix over here.
I mean, there should be a way to like communicate with them. Be like, hey, this is my vacation house. This is my normal house.
Or at least maybe Netflix
I asked him about like, what about people that are travelers, like for business or whatever? I guess if watching it all over the place. And
I guess if it's not pinging in your main house at the same time while you're traveling, I guess they'll figure you're traveling. I guess because it was designed for that for mobile. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it. So it's like. I guess they're gonna monitor it first. I'm sure
they'll have an algorithm.
Yeah, they'll have an algorithm.
But that's not. But that was just in other countries, wasn't it?
They're testing it out in other countries, and then they're gonna start implementing in America. They want to see how much money This is all about trying to scare up the people who are. Look, if I was sharing my password with somebody, and I'm like, hey, Netflix is charging me $3 now. You're gonna have to start paying me $5 a month for my password.
Right.
Because what Netflix is really trying to do with that is trying to get that person who's borrowing that password to just go, all right, I'll just get my own. That's what they're trying to do. They're just trying to make that person just get their own. But if they can't, they're like, all right, we're not going to shut you down, but we're going to get something out of this.
Right.
An extra $3 out of it.
They really need it, though.
It's a business. I mean, if the more money that they see that they said that they're losing $6 billion, an estimated $6 billion a year with all the passwords that they know that are being shared. So that's $6 billion that could be going to more Adam Project movies, more series that you might want to see.
Right.
Things are getting canceled.
Adam Project was really good.
Wouldn't it be funny if Netflix tried to guilt us and said the reason why we canceled your favorite Netflix show is because all you thieves stealing passwords.
That's why you didn't get season 3 of Santa Clarita Diet.
Yeah, exactly. Like what?
Season 4 actually.
Exactly.
4.
We could have got a season 2 of Santa Clarita Diet if all you assholes weren't stealing those Netflix. That would be funny as hell. If they should.
This is why most shows only last 3 seasons because.
They should tweet that.
Right.
They should tweet that. That would be. I would laugh. They guilt them, and then hardcore Netflix fans be like, "No, I'm not sharing my password because I don't want them to cancel my favorite whatever movie or whatever."
But it seems like they've done it. Like 3 seasons, they canceled most of them. I've noticed that.
Netflix should say that's why we never made a sequel to that Will Smith movie Bright, because of all you effing thieves.
You password sharers. How dare you use? How dare you do something that we let y'all do?
But and I was telling Joy this. It's in the terms agreement.
Yeah.
It says it clearly that these you're allowed to pay for multiple screens within the same household.
You know, nobody ever reads those things.
And they've allowed for 10 years. They've allowed it. Now that they see how much money they're losing, they're like, we're shutting it down. But that's just rich people wanting to get richer to bring you the best, quality shows that they can bring you, man. So quit being a mooch. You're willing to pay for your movie ticket. You're willing to pay. Give me the $3.
Hey, I'm the owner. I'm the payer of that Netflix account. So
like somebody owes you $3.
which would be my sister and my mom.
See, admitting it out loud. We here talking to the media do not condone the thievery that's going on in the Dyer situation.
Right. Yes, my mom and sister who live out in Conroe.
Right. Right. Okay. Snitching. All right. Do I have anything else? Was that the last? I think that was the last thing that I had. Besides that, there was some more Morbius news, but that's not really that big of a deal. Guys, that's the show. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry once again. I need to do better at prepping the show. I've been lazy. I need to do better at getting this all situated. I've been a little behind based on work and stuff like that. But I promise, starting a month from now, no, starting next week, starting maybe tomorrow, I'll try to get a better handle on the show. But hey, at least we didn't start the show like 15 minutes before I said we was going to start. We kind of started on time today. Yeah. So there's a feather in my cap on that. I'm doing okay a little bit. But that's the show, guys. Thank you guys for checking out another episode of Talking Through the Medias. I appreciate you. I'm Chris Fagan. If you want to reach out to me, you can always reach me directly at Chris W. Fagan on all the social medias. That's where you can reach me. And Joy, appreciate you once again helping us out, making this a full, complete panel. And if the people want to reach you, where can they find you online?
At Scrub Hats and More by Joy.
I meant to do a commercial breaks kind of a thing. And Daniel, let me know if you want me to make one for you too, because I'll do of your cosplay stuff.
Okay.
I'll make it these little commercial breaks. I want to do one for Scrub Caps by Joy, since she technically does sponsor the show. My other company, cosplay, and for Giovanni will be here tomorrow for his YouTube channel. The Unoriginal Comics is what I think they're called. So subscribe to the Unoriginal Comics. I want to make these commercial breaks. So between topics, they'll be little 30-second little commercial breaks. Official, unofficial sponsors of T3 Medias. So I'm sorry, I'm cut into you. So Daniel Dyer, if they want to reach out to you, where can they find you online?
It can be Dyer Cosplay or Dyer Situation 10 on Instagram. And
guys, remember, always take care of yourself, all your mental health and physical health. Stay good to people. Good vibes always. Collect pops. If you want to donate the Ahsoka hot toy, that's what I'm hoping for. So remember, hit those super chats and so I can get the Ahsoka hot toy now. But until next time, guys, I appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow.